I teach drama, food and culture, English, and ESL.
I am a secondary school guidance counselor.
I teach grade 5.
I teach English as a second language to grade 7 and 8.
7 years.
12 years.
9 years.
25 years.
All the drama productions that we put on.
Graduation.
Very first DSC talent show.
The time capsule.
Kind.
Accepting.
Happy.
Friendly.
有冇諗過一間香港學校嘅學生係會嚟自40幾個唔同嘅國家？當我踏入德思齊加拿大國際學校嘅第一刻，印象已經非常深刻，因為校園充滿笑聲，好多學生過嚟同我傾偈嘅時候，都話原來佢哋家族係嚟自3至4個唔同國家。今次我好榮幸可以訪問總校長 Dr. Jason Walter， 了解一下學校嘅教育方針係點樣建立一個多元文化嘅學習環境，培養未來嘅世界公民。近年大環境因素影響下，學校嘅收生人數仍然不跌反升，我都會問問校長箇中原因。我哋一齊嚟聽下佢嘅分享啦。Hello, Dr. Walter. Thank you so much for having me here at DSC today. We had a very nice walk around the school just now, meeting lots of energetic students. So can you tell us how long have you been associated with the school for?
Well, I first started at DSC in 1998. I came over as a grade 4 teacher way back then. So this is year 25 for me. It's kind of an interesting journey for me because not only have I been here for 25 years, both of my children were born in Hong Kong. Both have now attended this school, graduated, and are studying at university in Canada. So for us, it's really been almost a family school.
Yeah, so you can see the school from many different perspectives, from parents, from teacher, then assistant principal, and now principal, right? So DSC stands for Dream, Succeed, and Celebrate. So why is this the motto, and what have you been celebrating recently?
Well, for us, we really think of this Dream, Succeed, Celebrate almost also as a motto for learning. First, you have to dream about what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish, and then you have to set it up your pathway to get that success. And then you celebrate. But you don't stop there. You go back to the beginning and you have a new dream. And this is really part of our kind of pathway into lifelong learning. It's really about continually learning, about continually challenging yourself, and about really that continual growth that leads to, within our students, that love of learning, which is really what sets you up for success.
I was very impressed when I walked around the campus just now, that when I asked the students, where are you from? Because I saw a lot of students from different nationalities, different countries, and many of them actually said, I come from 3 or even 4 countries. How does that work?
We have a very, very diverse student body here. Our students come from 45 different countries, but many of them come from, families that are kind of global families, the global nomads, the business community that's moving around the world. So all these families are also multicultural, and that's what really sets this community up, because DSC really puts community first. It's one of our primary goals for new families to come in, and we've developed this program over the years because many of our students are new to Hong Kong. So it's very important to have that community element within the school, because without that comfort and without that friendship, students can never succeed to the level that they should.
I'm sure this is one of the reasons why, despite Hong Kong is facing a declining birth rate, immigration trend the past few years, that your school's enrollment has actually gone up by number, right?
Yeah.
So where are you seeing these students? Where do they come from?
Our influx of international students from abroad has dipped a little because of COVID, but not substantially. But we've really seen an influx in Hong Kong students coming to our school. In fact, this year we had the highest percentage of Hong Kong students that we've ever had in the school, but it's still only around 24-25%. But I think the word's getting around about the flexibility of the school, how easy it is to transition from our Canadian curriculum to if you're planning to emigrate to Canada, to the US, or anywhere in the world because of the international acceptance of Canadian education. And another big thing is, I think it's our school culture. It's very warm, it's very welcoming. And again, if we look back at the last couple of years, students have been through a lot. But when they walk into a school and everyone's friendly and is very welcoming, it's a place that students want to come. So it's an easy, I guess, promotion to the family.
So international schools in Hong Kong, most of them offer the IB curriculum, a few offer the A-levels, and a few offer the Canadian curriculum, right? Why do you think Canadian curriculum is becoming much more attractive these days, and what are the merits of the Canadian curriculum?
I think in speaking with our students and parents, what they'd like about the school is the creativity and the critical thinking and the innovation. But what really backs that up is the flexibility of our programming. It's run more like a university, where students are collecting credits. So for instance, in grade 9, they have to take 8 different credits. So as they progress through the program, they have the ability to match their destination to what they're studying, or to, like my son did, he kept it open. Because of the strength of the program, he didn't limit himself to like science or limit himself to math. He was able to get a breadth of courses so that he had more of a chance to kind of grow as a learner.
And Canadian curriculum is actually widely acknowledged globally. So your students, when they graduate from DSC, where do they tend to go? Do they tend to go to mostly Canada for universities, or is it actually quite diversified?
We have a very robust counseling program here, and students begin meeting with their counselors in grade 7. So by the time they're in grade 11, they kind of know where they want to go, they know what they need to do. And then we work with both the families and the parents to kind of make sure that dream comes true. It's really where their family destination or where they want to study. Most of our students in the last 4 to 5 years end up studying in the UK, Canada, Australia, Japan, and Hong Kong. Another area we're focusing on is integrating more extracurricular and experiential learning within our programs, where we place students in grade 11 or 12 in a professional placement for 1 semester. We have a student in a law office. We have students who are spending time at kindergartens because their future, they want to be a teacher. And then during the placement, our counselor goes out and visits them on the job site, and the students also come back because it's more, the reflection part is very important. So they need to come back and reflect with the other students.
For half a day for 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
So they will, by the end of that, they will really know whether they want to be in that industry
Correct.
or not.
Hi, my name is Małgorzata. I'm from Poland. My English name is Maggie. When I first joined DSC, my English wasn't fluent. I was a beginner. I was in ESL program as I was surrounded by a diverse, friendly, and most importantly, supportive group of friends and teachers that were always there to help me, correct me. Within 1 year, my English improved a lot.
Ambassadors' children come over. They come from all different countries, right? We met someone from Sweden, from France, from Nigeria, right? All over. Their English standard must be quite diverse. What kind of programs do you have in place to support the ESL students and get them up to speed?
Well, our teachers are well trained from Canadian universities, and those that come in to our school from an Ontario background, they're quite used to a diverse student demographics. And they always have immigrants and people coming into the country with different levels of English capabilities. And one thing DSC's always done is provide a very multi-leveled English second language program. So when a student comes in, they're assessed so that our team of experts will know exactly kind of where they are in the program. And then the students will be pulled out of their language arts class to spend time with our English specialists to really focus on English acquisition at the level the student's at. But the interesting dynamic is that the students also must stay with all the other students for science, for math, for social studies. And since our student population is so diverse, this also forces them to develop English language quite quickly because their friends come from everywhere. You have to develop that common language on campus, which here is English. So not only through that social setting, but also through the scaffolded English language program, where we get students from even beginner or no English to passing the Ontario literacy exam within about 2 years.
Hi, I'm JP. I completed the competition in Hong Kong and also in Europe for some international fencing competition. The curriculum of DSC is not just focused on homework, they also focus on sports, so I can have more time to training and not just doing the homework.
So there's a huge flexibility even with their self-pacing of their learning journey, right? So for children who are, for example, talented in sports and they want to take some time off and dedicate to international competitions, would this structure allow for that?
We not only have the flexibility in the structure, we also have flexibility in how we assess. We have a top athlete, many top athletes in our school. We're working now with one of our top athletes who is a golfer. So he needs some time off second semester to practice golf. So we're making a schedule for him where he only takes 3 of the 4 courses. So that allows him to leave school early in the afternoon, being done around 1:30 to spend time with his coaches and practicing. Also with our assessment, we can allow the students to have time away from school, and when they come back, still catch up on the assessments or even do alternative assessments to match their learning goals. We recently had an example of this with one of our fencers who was across Europe for a month and a half on a European tour. So during that time when he was away, we were able to support him in his learning and then make sure that when he came back, he was still successful on his exams and passed all his first semester courses.
So I gather you actually offer scholarship opportunities. Is it a merit-based scholarship or is it a needs-based scholarship?
Here at DSC, this is our first year we've offered scholarships, and we've really blended the scholarships into the school's ethos. So we offer scholarships for academics. We also offer scholarships in sports. So if you're looking at a sports scholarship, part of it's going to be an academic, but the other part's really going to be your success as an athlete, either in Hong Kong or internationally, because we really want to support our athletic scholars, we call them. So we want to make sure that they have not only a place that can support them with a flexible system, but a place that can support them with a scholarship. It does help you get a scholarship later, perhaps at the university level. We also offer scholarships for the arts, for fine arts, for drama, for dance. We want to make sure that our student body is robust, that it's diverse, and that it's really achieving in all of the key areas we think you need to develop to be a global citizen, to be a future leader. That means you have to develop academics, you have to develop a sense of arts and creativity, and you have to keep active. So it's really developing those 3 areas around our academic scholarships.
And I think offering that breadth of opportunities, you're also sending a very aspirational message to the whole community that we acknowledge talents in every aspect. So these are talented students. What about regular students? I know you're already full capacity school. You have more applications than you can handle. What is your admissions process? What do you look at? How do you assess?
When we're bringing students into the school, being a school that has multiple exit points. Again, we go back to the students can graduate in January, they can graduate in June, they can graduate in August. So we have what we call here open enrollment. So we're really looking at meeting with the students, ensuring that we're going to be a right fit for the student. So the interview process is quite relaxed, really, compared to maybe some international schools. And it's focusing on really where the students want to go and whether our model is the right model for them. And it's a process that will take, we have fast enrollment, which can take 1 week, or a process sometimes it takes a bit longer, particularly if we're in the process of interviewing students internationally. Because we can accept students and students can interview before they've even arrived in Hong Kong. So we have a very flexible admissions policy here.
Well, that's amazing. DSC, Dream, Succeed, Celebrate. I think it's the flexibility of the curriculum. I think that's really key, so that they have the time to nurture their interests, passion, and find their direction. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time today and for sharing with us the ethos of DSC, and wish the school every success.
Thank you.
今日好開心嚟到 DSC。 同校長交流同埋同學生傾偈，其實咧有3大嘅感想。一就係呢間學校咧係真正嘅國際學校，好多學生嘅家庭咧都係唔同嘅國家、唔同嘅背景嚟嘅。咁又有 Sweden 啦，有法國啦，又有非洲啦，又有香港啦，所以咧其實係一個好 multicultural 嘅 experience。第二就係原來加拿大呢個學系咧係咁 flexible 嘅，學生可以1月、6月或者8月畢業都得嘅喎。咁即係咩呢？個學生可以因住佢哋嘅程度啦、佢哋嘅需要啦，去調整佢哋嘅學習嗰個時間表，咁令到咧原來呢間學校可以培育到咁多體育嘅健將。第3點我係最欣賞嘅咧，就係原來呢間學校每一位學生都可以選擇喺佢最後嗰2年咧去做一啲工作嘅體驗，唔係1日，唔係5日，而係長達4個月，每一個晏晝都去做嘅工作體驗。真正幫到佢哋咧揾到佢哋嘅工作嘅方向啦，同埋大學學科嘅選擇。